wanted by you in terms of the larger program of the agency, in terms of the people's needs, in terms of the people's participation in future programs. Dear students, these four components we have already covered. Today we are going to discuss the important part of this topic. Another component which we are calling as the nature of social work process. So, this nature of social work process, what is that nature of social process? That we will discuss today. Dear students, this is very important topic. You need to listen carefully so that it will help you. So, under this component 5, there is a social work research. As I was discussing with you, the entire social work field practicum is related to methods of social work. I was saying to you, the first method of social work is case work. Second one is group work. Third one is community organization. Fourth one is social action. Fifth one is social welfare administration. And sixth one is social work research or social welfare research. So the entire methods has been divided into two types. One type is primary, another one is secondary method. So whatever you do, whatever we are doing during our concurrent fieldwork activities, we must apply some of the methods of social work, some of the techniques of social work, some of the principle of social work, and component of social work. This is very important. As a whole social work principle, also we need to apply. So that part already I have discussed with you, and today we will be discussing, though you are bachelor degree students, still you need to work or you need to know the essence of research, and thereby you can able to do some kind of project work in your geographical area where you have to undertake some research study, some research work. This is not a big study, but it is for your field practical study. You are just going to experience again, you are going to experience the knowledge on research during your field practicum. So friends, you will do some mini research work to learn about the various process involved in research work. You will do some mini research work to learn the various process involved in research work. This is, however, a serious work but will not qualify to be a complete research work as its scale is small. This list of possible subject or topic you can choose during your field practicum. As I was saying to you, this is a mini study, a small scale, a small scale study which you have to do during the field practicum. And in your fieldwork journal, I suggest you, I request you, you all should go through your fieldwork journal book. There it is already given. The model research work. How you will undertake the research study. Some of the broad areas, what are the broad areas? Social, socio-economic profile, awareness levels, opinion on particular issues. Your research should contain the following heads. So your research may be opinion for particular issues. Your research topic may be to know the awareness level among the people, different people, to know the socio-economic profile of the people. These are some of the broad areas. Based on these broad areas, you supposed to undertake a research study. So, when you will go for doing any kind of research work, by that time, what you supposed to do? That is also very important. When you are doing any kind of research work, by that time, your work, what should be your work? What is supposed to do? That is very important, my dear students. Now, first of all, when you're supposed to do any kind of small research study, by that time, you have to choose or select a title of the work or title of the subject. What kind of title you have to select? The title need to be readable and attention getting title. It should be very clearly understandable. And who will read that title or listen that title, it should draw the attention of that particular person. So like that title we need to select or elect. If you are not able to select, then you may be taking some assistance of others. It is there in your book. I am just quoting from your book. I am citing some of the example from your book so that it will be easy for you to refer. Dear students, you can see, if you are going to study the awareness of people on pulse polio vaccination campaign, your title can be a study on the level of awareness of people of 22nd Street, Kasinagar village regarding polio campaign. This is one of the tentative title which is given in your journal. It is one of the example given regarding the pulse polio. The level of awareness of pulse polio that you are studying through your research study. Likewise, your title may be based on your problem, issues, your local issues. For example, there is a women self-help groups, and you wanted to know how self-help group is helping to the women to develop their I mean socioeconomic status. Therefore, you may be undertake a study, a level of uh, a study on the effectiveness of self-help group in promotion or in empowering women in terms of socio-economic status. That type of also topic you may be taking from your side, or any other topic, but the topic need to be issue based. Whatever issues, whatever needs, whatever problems perpetuating or prevailing in your area, based on that topic, based on that issue, if you will select that topic, that would be better for you. So that is why I said selecting the topic is very much important. There are thousands of topics already. Which topic already studied, that type of topic also you may be taking once again. There is nothing, any problem on it, because your geographical area, your universe will be different than others' universe. Others' problem and your study area problem may be differ. The problem may be same, but the nature of problem will quite different from each other. So based on that also you can have a topic. You can select a topic. Likewise, you may be taking a title of your research study in a community level, the level of awareness of use of social media among the adolescent boys and girls. That also you may be taking as your research study. And you may be also undertaking some other topic also, that is the level of successful number of successful in IGNOU study among the students. That means how many students are getting benefited out of this IGNOU. That study also you may be taking as your research study. So there are number of study. I'm not going to elaborate all those topic. So thousands of topics are there. If you go through the Google, if you go through the AI, Chat GPT, you will get it. Thousands of topic for your knowledge. You can go through that topic and you can go through the report of those thesis or research study. Thereby, you can have some knowledge. So next to, after selecting the topic, what you're supposed to write? The first thing is you have to write the introduction. After taking the topic, you have to write the introduction. Suppose the topic is level of awareness of people of 2nd Street, Kasinagar village regarding polio campaign. This is your topic. So, what is polio as such? What are the benefits? Those who are taking the polio, everything you have to write under the introduction part. And followed by introduction part, next to introduction part, you have to write some review of literature. That means review of literature means the researcher will go through the secondary, go through collection of secondary sources of data such as journal, newspaper, textbooks, periodicals, etc., etc., which is already studied, which is already done the research work. From that research study, you are picking or you are collecting some of the information which you are calling as the review of literature. Okay, so first of all, you selected a topic. Second one, you, after the selection of the topic, secondly, you go through the review of literature. So, whatever topic you are taking, basing on that topic, related to that topic, you have to read some books, you have to read some journals, which is already published, under which, under that topic, many people may have studied. That part you have to study. Then review of literature. After the review of literature, you have to write statement of the problem. You will tell in clear and concise words what the problem is all about. Polio is a deadly disease and the government is implementing this nationwide campaign. Unless people are aware about the problem, they will not benefit from the service. This is the statement of the problem. That means you are saying that the polio word, and it is one of the problems that the people should understand clearly. If they are not getting properly, then it will be very difficult to overcome from the polio. So one should understand what is polio. Then polio is a deadly disease and the government is implementing this national wide campaign. Unless people are aware of that problem, they will not benefit from the service. This is what statement of the problem. That means you are writing the difficulties part of the polio. Why you have taken this topic that you are writing under the statement of the problem or problem statement, whatever you can say. Next to it, need for the study or rationale of the study. Need for the study or rationale of the study also you can write down. Under this topic, you must give a reason why you choose this topic. Kasinagar is a poor locality. Most people are illiterate. Healthcare facilities in this locality is very limited. That is why their awareness has to be studied. So, this is very important that you have to justify the need of the study. Why this study is required. 2-3 lines you have to write on this. And very important thing is that what you supposed to do after this, you have to select objectives of the study or objective of the research. Whatever topic you have taken, based on that topic, related to that topic, you have to write 2, 3 objectives. When you break up the topic, you will get the objective. When you will break up the objective, by the time you will get the interview schedule. So, my dear students, keeping in view of your title means your title, you have to write some of the objectives. So, any research work without the objective is meaningless. So, there must be the objective. There must be some general objectives. Based on that, you will undertake some study. You will have to give the specific objectives which will be based on the statement of the problem. Give at least 2 or 3 statement of the problem or objective of the problem. Objective of the study will be to study the extent of awareness about polio. This is one objective. It is given as example. To study awareness about the polio campaign, to study the relationship between and level of awareness. Fourth one is to study the relationship between education and level of awareness. Fifth one is to study the relationship between income and level of awareness. See, in this study, of course, it is given as an example. There are 5 objectives he has mentioned in this journal. So, you may not be taking 5 objectives, but at least 2 to 3 objectives is genuine and it is good for you. So, this 2 to 3 objective is very, very important for your study. Mind it. My dear students, relate to your topic or title, you will select some of the objectives. So you finalize that objective. Whatever objective, that objective will come from the title. What kind of title you have selected, accordingly you will go for the selecting the objectives. So objective is very, very important part of your study. So carefully you need to finalize the objectives. As I was discussing with you, and also these are the steps that we need to come across. Otherwise, there is no meaning of doing the research study. So you all are lucky that I am also surprised. During your BSW, you are getting a knowledge on research. So research will find out some of the new ideas, thoughts, which will be helpful for all of us. In order to strengthen a society, research is very important. In all the sector, research is going on. No one can deny on that. So, we need to finalize some of the objectives based on the topic. Next to, you may be write some research framework. I'm not going to elaborate these many things, which is barely required for you and which is needed for you. That part I'll tell to you. Next one is research methodology. My dear students, research methodology means what are the methods that you are using for collecting the information, data, how you will compile, how you will analyze the data, everything you're supposed to do there. So now, under the research methodology, the first part of the research methodology is universe. So, universe is the total area as well as the respondent from where you will collect the data, which we are calling as the universe. So, there are big scholars are there. They are working in different fields. Still, they are giving sufficient time for the research work. And through the research methodology, the uh, the first point will come, that is universe of the research. Which place you have selected, how many people are involved with the research activities. That means your targeted people, your respondents, the entire respondent, the entire area where you are conducting the research study is called the universe. So you need to finalize the universe. Where you supposed to study? Suppose you are from foreign country, you are now in a foreign country. Now you suppose thought of to work in India. So in India and in any state, you may be doing a research study. So that area is known as the universe. Or any other country also you may be going there and you may do the research study. That also can be done. So that kind of research, under that, when you are doing any kind of research in any area, or the particular people from where you will get the data, those people are known as the NAT. Those people are known as the universe. Next, describe the general characteristics of the population. What kind of population is it? Where you are working, whether they are working class people or whether they are labor class people, whether they are non-working class people, who are they? What kind of nature of them? What or nature of their work? You need to write. Kasigarh has about 40 families, most of whom are daily laborers working in the nearby market. They are mainly migrant and so on. So these are the characteristics of the population, general characteristics of the population that you are drawing, that you are finding, that you are trying to know. So this study, generally in research study, we give 60 days, but it is a small work. You may be below 60 days also you can complete. You may be completed 1 month also. If you can give time to them, so it will be easy, nothing any problem. So now, preparation of interview schedule. Next to this, first on universe, then characteristics of the population. The next is sampling, random sampling or purposive sampling. What kind of sampling you supposed to take, that you have to decide. And after that, sample size, whether it is 40 or 50 or 60, like that. So in your book, of course, it is not there, but I am just adding to you, because in future also you may be doing a research study. That is why I am telling in systematically. But you need not to worry. Whatever given in your journal, according to that also, if you are doing, then it is okay. There is nothing, any problem. Here it is written objective of the research work, then methodology, universe, and general characteristics of the people. Then after that, you can come directly to preparation of interview schedule. My dear students, interview schedule is a tool. Through that tool, we are trying to collect some data from different sources to accomplish your work. That is very much important. So, make an interview schedule of about 15 questions. How you will prepare the interview schedule? The interview schedule has to prepare on the basis of your objective. Suppose it is 3 objective. So each objective you interview, you are taking at least 15 number of questions. That means if there is 3 objective, then 15 into 3, 45. 45 number of questions you are collecting from the respondents. Right. If it is only one objective, then only 15 questions you may be collecting. So under the interview schedule, you are preparing the interview schedule. That means what questions you are going to collect, putting to them for collecting the information, that you have to work out or finalize with the help of your fieldwork supervisor. Suppose you are unknown and you are not able to do that, you can take the assistance of a fieldwork supervisor to prepare the interview schedule. So as again I will come back to this. In a study, what we supposed to do? We have to collect the data. So data could be collected through 2 sources. One is primary sources, another one is secondary sources. So secondary sources, which is already studied, which is already read, which is already published, from that, when you are collecting some information, that is secondary sources of data collection. When you are visiting practically or physically to your client or to your component, onto your component, by putting some questions with the help of your interview schedule, which we are calling primary sources of data collection. That means you are going to the particular place and collecting the information. That is why we are saying it is a primary process. And I don't think in some of the students they are going to collect the information, but it is my kind request and advice to all of you. If you want to become a very good social worker, then please do some research study. It may be a very small study, but when you will practically involve yourself, practically do that activities, you will gain some knowledge. So preparation of interview schedule, make an interview schedule of about 15 questions. Some questions are standard one or commonly used in any study, such as, that means in a interview schedule, generally we put some questions. What are those questions? General questions. When we are preparing the interview schedule, by that time you have to put these many things generally. For example, name of the respondent, address of the respondent, marital status of the respondent, age of the respondent, sex of the respondent, occupation and income of the respondent, number of family members. The rest are related to the topic such as. So, what I read, the general standard we maintain in all the question interview schedule. These are the general things. Okay. After that, you will come to your topic. Based on your topic, you will prepare some prepare some. I mean the questions. Okay. So here, general questions or general information which we supposed to collect from the respondent is name of the respondent. This is very general in every report you may be writing this. Name of the respondent, address of the respondent, marital status of the respondent, age of the respondent, sex of the respondent, occupation and income, number of family members. These are minded some of the general information that you have to collect in all kind of research study from the respondent. Followed by this, the rest are related to the topic. As I was saying to you, whatever topic is you have written and related to topic you have mentioned or selected some of the objective. Based on that objective, again you will come to write some questions. Are there any children below 5 years in your house? Because vaccination is done for this group. Have you heard of the disease? Question mark, polio. If they have not, you must explain it to them. See, it is, for example, it is given based on your polio, because our topic was the polio in your book, journal book. That is why he's just citing some of the example of questions in your interview schedule. What is saying? Are there any children below 5 years in your house? Means we know pulse polio more than 5 years children will not take. Only below the 5 years children will take. So therefore, he is asking in this questionnaire, ki, are there any children below 5 years of in your house? He is asking this question. Who is asking? The researcher is asking to the respondents. Okay. So this way he is, preparing the interview schedule. Have you heard of the disease? That is polio. You are putting question to the respondent that have you ever heard this word, that is polio? There are some people who do not know what is polio also. You'll be astonished. Many of the people, they do not know some of the diseases and for which we are working generously, committedly. So that part also we need to reduce. If they have not, you must explain it to them. It is instruction has given. If that person does not know, then you have to explain what is polio. So likewise, there are some questions are there. Yes or no? How is it caused? Is there cure for it? What can prevent this disease? Are you aware of the polio vaccination drive and then the date of campaign? Are you aware of the polio vaccination center where the vaccination can be done? Have you got your children vaccinated? If no, the reason for not doing so. So these are some of the uh, interview scheduled questions, and interview scheduled questions must be related to your objective, related to your topic. Then only it will be appreciated one. So the questions may be close-ended, open-ended. These many things are there. So if you go through details of the research, you will gain the knowledge, and that will be helpful for you in your future career building. Then, as I was saying to you, sampling, how many number of people will be coming under you, and from how many number of people you are collecting the information, that also you need to write. So that is why after getting the list of the families, individuals, either from official sources or collecting their house number, you can do sample using any of the sampling techniques. Kasin, Kasinagar has house numbers from 34 to 72, so that researchers made lot which these number on them and asked a boy to pick up 15 lots and then noted the numbers. So suppose in that area, suppose 34 to 70 households are there, but you are collecting only 15 number of households, that you have to write under the size of sampling or sampling size. Okay. Then administrative of the schedule, collection of information. You can note the time and days you went for collecting information, problem, if any in the process also can be noted. Also note your experience in making house visits and interviewing people. Their reactions can be reported. Most importantly, if you can give some information, give it to them during the course of your conversation. So these are some of the process steps that you need to follow during the research study. And after collecting the data, what you will do, next to collecting the data, your work is to analyze the data. That means you have to explain the data. Through that analysis, you'll come to know the information, some of the fact on which you have undertaken the research study. You must analyze your data based on your objectives. How many percentage of families have knowledge about polio? How many percent of families have children below 5? Do men or women know more about polio, or Is the level of awareness same? Do families with higher income know more, equal or less than other families? You can also draw sense some diagram to present the data. These are the some of the analysis of your data. That means heading wise, you have to analyze the data. For example, I tell you, you must analyze your data based on your objective. You must how many percentage of families have knowledge about polio. Suppose you have 15 number of household already surveyed, and out of which only 10 number of family knows about polio and 5 number of families do not know about the polio. So that statistics, that information you have to explain. You have to analyze that data by putting some diagram, pie chart, or any other charts uh, you may be putting, and by putting you will come into the conclusion that this is what the data we have collected and this is the result. So out of 15 number of household, only 10 number of household knows what is polio, and rest 5 number of people or family member does not know the meaning of polio as such. That way you have to write. Recommendation and conclusion. You can make suggestion regarding the problem based on the research findings. Whatever findings you got it, after getting the findings, based on your findings, you may be suggesting of your own thoughts, own opinion for this study on your report. That also you can do. Nothing, any problem. So this is all about the social work research. A small study, when you will undertake a small study, by that time, what are the steps that you have to follow? How you will accomplish that research study? That part I have discussed with you all. Now, this is very important. So when you will go for master's degree after completion of this, if you are doing any master's degree, I think in all the subject there is a research study. So this will helpful for you. During your concurrent fieldwork days also, you may be doing a small research study based on your local issues, based on your local needs, based on your local problem. So there is nothing, any problem. If when you are doing any kind of activities, you will face lot of problem. Nothing worried for that. No need to worry for that. You go on writing, go on doing this with the help of your fieldwork supervisor. Definitely one day you will success. So now we will discuss about the component 6, that is teamwork. This teamwork also I was discussing with you. What is the relevance of teamwork? How teamwork can be effective? What is teamwork? That part I was discussing within 2-3 days back, 4-5 days before. So again I repeat, since it is the component of fieldwork, that is why I am repeating to you, my dear students. So fieldwork is a very easy as well as very complex task. If you are not doing it committedly, if you are not doing it effectively, then you will not get the result. So in the field work, very cautiously you have to do the activities. Otherwise, it may be create some problem. My dear students, as mentioned earlier, social workers have to work in teams, and the team members may be other professionals like lawyers, doctors, nurses, or volunteers. It is not that only your classmate will be your team member, your professional friends only your team member. From different segment, from different areas, from different expertise would be also your team member. So through that you will gain some knowledge. The approach of other professionals will be very different from social workers. The social worker in such cases not only has to take care of the psychological and social needs of the individuals, but also has to humanize and integrate the various approaches. It has been also observed that some professionals, specifically, especially doctors in a medical setting, try to marginalize the social worker's role in the healing process. This kind of response may be found in voluntary social workers who are impatient with the approach of the professional social workers. It is the social worker's responsibility that he or she adjust in the situation, keeping in mind the welfare of the clients. Explain your role in the team. Individuals you work with directly in course of implementing your programs. So when you are writing the report, by that time you have to explain your team role. In a team, what was your role? What you are doing, that you have to explain. Observe and explain the impact of the functioning of the team on the implementation of the program. Whatever project, whatever program being implemented in the community, as an individual, you need to observe and explain the impact of the functioning of the team. What is the impact of the functioning of the team? How it is useful, that you need to understand. Does any team member show lack of understanding of the social work profession? Social work profession, if any team member does not like, that also you have to mention. Instances of cooperation and conflict. Instances of cooperation and conflict. That means while you were doing in a team any kind of activity, by that time sometimes you may be fighting to each other. Sometimes you may be quarreling to each other. On the contrary, you may have some good intimation, cooperation during these team activities. So that experience you may be explaining in your field experience. This is very important. My dear students, I advise you, even though there is no any such avenue to do the fieldwork activities in a group, then also you try to do it. Because through doing the fieldwork activities in a team, It is very, very important. So teamwork is very useful. Maybe every day you may not be finding any team member to do your activities, but sometimes out of 15, suppose you work 5 days in a team, that also gives you an ample of opportunity to strengthen for your future. The next one is component 7, that is administrative assignments. My dear students, as I was saying, as I was discussing with you, there are two type of activities usually done in the organizational setup, that is administrative and non-administrative. Administrative, those who are supervising, monitoring, and overall activities doing, their activities is administrative, and non-administrative is which is implemented in the grassroots level or field level. There are many field level people are there who work for the organization, and there are many people who are policy makers who make the policy, and the policies are being implemented by the field level staffs. So field level staffs are non-administrative staffs. Office level staffs are administrative staffs. Suppose during your field practicum, you got a chance to do the administrative activities. Many of time, students did not get a chance to do the administrative activities. They involve in non-administrative activities as well. But very few people, they got chance or they get the chance to do this kind of activities. Begin to understand the agency, its policies and its rules and regulations. The importance of keeping records and preparing reports of the activities undertaken should be understood. Basic statistics regarding the income and expenditure of the agency should be understood. Learn to write official letters and maintain records. That means you may not be doing regularly all kind of activities in an agency, but the very important activities that you have to learn during the administrative activities or during doing the administrative assignment, you may be doing field-based activities or non-administrative activities, but keep in mind that you should do some administrative assignments, that is, begin to understand the agency. What exactly agency you have to understand? It is also administrative knowledge. Its policies and rules and regulation. Policy, rules, regulation. All organization, all non-governmental organization or government organization, most of their policies, rules and regulation. You must understand their policy, their rules, regulations. That is very, very important part while you are implementing the organization, while you are in by that time you must know some policies, you must know some rules and regulation of that organization. Where you are placed, that is very important. The importance of keeping records and preparing reports of the activities undertaken. That is also very important. The importance of keeping records. That means records means, for example, daily activity reports. For example, resolution books, attendance books. Many records are there. That records you need to maintain. And whatever activities that organization undertaken, that report also you need to read, as well as you need to prepare yourself so that your knowledge will be enhanced. Basic statistics regarding the income and expenditure. In a organization, there are two type of expenditure occurs. One is recurring, another one is non-recurring expenditure. Every organization having a budget. Budget is nothing but it is the income and expenditure of the organization, which we call the budget. In any organization, definitely there is a budget. They prepare for 5 years budget, they prepare for annual budget. So they turnover maybe 1 crore, 2 crore, or 5 lakhs or 10 lakh, whatever may be. So what is budget? How that budget, I mean, implemented, and what are the budget related documents or records that organization maintains. Every organization must have a cash record, cash book. We call it cash book. In a cash book, income and expenditure written in a cash book from different sources, from donation, from house rent, from members subscription, from foreign aid or local aid, crowdfunding, whatever you amount got, that is income. Whatever amount you are spending, that is expenditure. So there is a cash book, and when you are spending money, by that time you are also know that how bills and vouchers are maintained. What is bill? What is voucher? What is GST? What is PFMS? What is NIFT? So minimum things you have to know in a organization setup. As a student, you are not going to going details, but what are the records they are maintaining for budget, that you must know. Learn to write official letters and maintain records. This is very important. Learn to write the official letters and maintain the records. Any organization, they must have a letter pad or letter head. Any organization, there must be a issue register, dispatch register. They get the letter from where they mention it, letter number and date, and who sent that one, to whom it has to be delivered. And when they are sending letter to any other organization, by the time also they write name of the addressee, date, letter number, etc., etc. So for keeping records, how many in a year, how many letters they have sent to any other organizations? Say it is government organization, non-government organization. how they are writing that letter. What is the process of writing the letter? Suppose they are writing to a district magistrate, collector. Suppose they are writing to chief minister. Suppose they are writing to prime minister or president. Whatever may be, whoever may be, how they are writing the letters, that you must understand. How they maintain the records, that also you have to write. Suppose we are organizing an event, and on that event, suppose we want to call upon a resource person. How that organization is writing to a resource person, requesting to a resource person to attend as a resource person in their program or event. How they are writing that one. Suppose they are writing a report of for fundraising. How they are writing that report? How they are writing that letter? That is very much important. How they are writing the cover letter? In the body part, what they are writing? How they are addressing? How they are concluding the report? What is the body part? What is the end part? This is very important. Unless you are not going through the letter, and if you are not involving yourself, then you cannot able to write a single letter. Official letters, non-official letter. See, for example, you are communicating some of the information through your WhatsApp, through your mail. Organization also sending mail. Organization also sending, using the social media. So how they are using that social media? What is the trick? If in some cases we have to write briefly, in some cases we have to write very elaboratively, then only your report will be effective, your letter will be effective one. It is depending upon the case, it is depending upon the region, it is depending upon the issue, it is depending upon the situation. So that you need to understand what kind of report and what are the types of report that they are writing in that organization. So that part you have to understand, and how they are maintaining the record. Suppose they have done a event on awareness campaign, and there is a paper publication. So they will quote that paper and keep it as a record. Suppose in electronic media there was a news come up. So that news they maybe keep it for the reference. This is also important. So my dear students, administrative assignment is not that only you will do the administrative activities. Under the administrative activities, you have to know these things which will help you to enhance your knowledge. That is very, very important. So in the next class, we'll have a discussion on recording, and then field instruction. Last part we will discuss. Now I request you, if you have any doubts, please ask me. And then tomorrow is the last class. You try to understand this 108 is one of the field practicum which you supposed to write. So under this, there are 5 orientation visit I have already discussed with you. What sort of things you need to write under the orientation visit. Orientation visit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is the report of individual conference I have discussed with you. Then uh, coming to the concurrent fieldwork. So how many concurrent fieldwork you have to write? What you have to write? That part already we have discussed in component 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up to 8 already we have already covered. So accordingly you have to write. And again I will little discuss with you tomorrow again, so that it will be easy for you. I think orientation visit report will be not a problem for you. Writing orientation visit report, concurrent fieldwork report also uh, not the problem for you. Say it is 15 or say it is 20 or say it is 30, whatever may be, there is nothing any problem. So first of all you have to understand the what I was discussing with you. Just you have to understand the methodology, how you're supposed to write. So if you knows the methodology, there is nothing any problem. Suppose it is household visit, a household survey, then you have to write the household profiles. Suppose it is community service or community activities, then you may be doing some community activities based on any issues, based on any particular problem or need. Based on that, you may be doing 15 to 16 to 17 to 18 number of concurrent field work, or you may be placed in any setting, that may be hospital, that may be correctional social work service, that may be drug de-addiction center, maybe. So there you may be uh, placed, and from that also you can write some information. So nothing worried for this. Now I asked some questions. I wanted to know any doubts from you. If you can speak few words regarding your doubts, then I'll happy to answer you. And also you can give me my the feedback which I have already taken or discussed with you regarding the research study and some other topic which is relevant for you. Anas Francis Davis, Tisung, Bobs, Chiplero, and some others. Anybody? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, please ask me, or you can add something else which is I have discussed with you. Anything more you want to
Hello.
ask, you please ask.
Yes, sir. Yes, I have a question. Yeah, you said we have to choose the five organization of which we are going to do uh, concurrent visit, right? Hello. Hello.
Hello, Chip. I was
Am
not
I
getting.
audible?
Please tell me,
All right.
Chiplo.
You say yes. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Please
Are you
carry
able
on.
to hear me?
Yes,
All
yes,
right. All
yes,
right.
yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
You said we have to choose five organizations of which we are going to do concurrent visit. From the five organizations, we have to choose one organization of which we are going to spend it on the agency for 15 days, right? When we
Yes.
go to when I see the report of research, it says we have to choose our own topic of which we have to do the research. Is it right?
Pardon, please repeat again. I could not get your point. Again, please tell me.
Okay. According to the journal of 108, right? It says
Okay.
we are going to do research. Yeah. On the research report, they say we should choose our own topic. Is it correct?
Yeah, you have to visit 5 different organizations as your orientation visit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Then I have to spend
After,
in one organization for concurrent visit, right?
yeah. And then from one
From
organization, you have to
there,
do the concurrent visit. I will tell you
yes.
tomorrow. I will tell you in tomorrow's class how many days of concurrent fieldwork you have to do under this 108 field practicum. Okay, tomorrow I will tell you in detail.
All right. Then I'm covered. You can proceed.
Yeah. Because today I'm just going to complete this one. Tomorrow I will go just going to complete, and then I will tell you uh, details. You understood that how you will write this. That is very important. How many days you will do there? That is not important. It is of course important, but then how you will write, that is important. So if it is 15 days, it is okay. If it 20 days, it is okay. So you will spend 20 days from there. So I will see this journal that how many days report is there. I will count and tell to you. Okay, tomorrow. Hmm? No need to worry.
All
So
right, all right, all
I
right.
wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only on that,
I
before you proceed on that, today you say we have to choose 5 organization, right?
yeah. That is very
Yes.
that is
Yes.
mandatory. That
On the according to the journal, because I have seen the journal, right? So in each of the agency which I'm going to visit, there was a space where I'm going to put a picture. Is it a must? Because the other agencies cannot allow us to take a picture. Because taking a picture in Malawi, we have to ask for a permission. If the person denies, we cannot take the picture. Is it a must that we should always put the picture, or it will depends if the person allows us to take the picture to put on the journal?
Yeah, you need to take a letter from your fieldwork supervisor or the study center, and then you will write, and then you will start your work. If they are denying, then you can ask to your study center, and they will provide you. Nothing any problem, because they will send you the mail only. So by sending the mail, they will definitely allow you to do that work. Nothing any problem. So
Okay.
far my knowledge is
They,
concerned.
okay. They may allow us to get the information which we may ask on the
Why
agency.
not? Why
But
not? Why
but
not?
but
Why not?
but my wise taking a picture it cannot be possible because other agencies cannot allow us to
See,
take the
see,
pictures based on the what
see,
the agency do.
I have already told you one thing. 2 3 days back, I was talking to you that if they are not allowing you or they are not providing you the pertinent information, no need to worry. You may be collecting it from your website, from their website. Okay. So from there
Oh,
also you can collect the information, write the report. Nothing any problem. Nobody will going to object to you.
all right. Well, how about
Since
the pictures?
since since
How are the
since
pictures
how
to pick?
since they have no since they did not allowed you, that is why you picked the information from the website. What is wrong with that? And another thing, you supposed to visit the community. Community will not deny you. Agency may not be cooperate you to provide all sort of information. From the community, you will get the information. Nothing any problem. And from orientation point of view, from the orientation again, I am telling to you, if suppose any organization is denying to you, You can also write the report. You can also get the information from, again, I am telling you, from their annual report, from their website. Nothing, any problem. No supervisor is going to give you less mark. Mind it. If you tried your best, but they did not help you. So what you will do? And suppose there is no other organization, what you will do? You have to collect the information and understood that what the regards organization is doing, understood that what is the profile of that organization. That's all. It is, see, IGNO is a distance mode course and it is one of the best course in the world.
I have
Mind
a
it.
question.
All
So
right,
from
noted.
that,
Yes, I have a question. I have a question, sir.
okay, please tell me.
Yeah. You have to fill a journal. We're supposed to have a photo. So I just want to differ. I just want you to give us a difference between when someone is writing a project.
Hmm.
I,
Oh, you are saying, should I give you some example of projects? Hello?
project. Yeah, I'm talking. I dissertation or whatever it has to listen, right? Hello, am I audible?
Kisungane, we are not able to get you.
Okay. Audible
Please,
now.
please,
I think it's network.
please carry on.
Okay.
Please carry on.
All right. I'm asking about the. Let's say someone is taking a dissertation or a project. Now you want to conduct that research, but
Hmm.
looking at what you have told, I have seen that maybe can be a different because there is no literature review. There is no maybe to involve what we call this what we call research methods which are using. Is that correct? That is it different between this research which is in the journal and the one which normally people used to do in a dissertation?
Hmm. See, if you could provide me your mail ID, I'll send some of the research study which is done by other students. Okay, that I can share to you, and you can go through that study. You will get a first-hand knowledge on that. I said you that as for your journal, whatever information, whatever process is written in your journal, that you need to follow. Right? You are not a PhD
Okay.
scholar, or you are not. Your report is not going to submit to the government or any other
Oh,
organization. It is for your
okay.
learning. You are doing for your learning. So if there is any mistake, there is also nothing, any problem. The thing is that
Okay.
what I said, select a topic. Ask for your convenience.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. I've already sent to the
As
inbox
for your
my
convenience,
email
you
ID.
select a topic or title, and then you write
Uh-huh.
some introduction, write some statement of problem, write some review of literature,
Problem
statement
statement.
of
Yes.
problem,
Yes.
and
Okay.
need of the study, and write one or two objective, and collect the info, and prepare the interview schedule. General, some general information need to be followed in all the interview schedule, in all the research study, and beside that, based on your topic, you have to write some interview questions. Accordingly,
All
you
right.
have
I've already
to, and finally, you have to analyze the data. That's all.
that.
And
Yeah.
when you analyze the
Okay. Fine.
data, you will find out, you will get some findings. After getting the findings, again you
In the
you
display.
write some findings, And again, you have to suggest some things on that particular research study in conclusion
Okay.
part. That's all.
Ah, okay. That means
And I,
in the
I
conclusion part, we supposed that means in the conclusion part, we're supposed to display in a, that is either in a bar graph or pie chart or whatever you have said.
yeah.
Okay, I've already
See,
dropped my email ID to
yes.
in messages. You
The,
find it, then you can send it to me.
you send me through my WhatsApp. WhatsApp number I have given to you. Right. You the WhatsApp number.
Okay, I will
I
also
have
drop
given you
the
my
what.
mail ID. I have given.
Okay,
See,
I will
I
drop.
have given.
I will,
Listen me. I have given you my mail ID. I have given you my WhatsApp. You send me that. I believe the information can equally. Oh. So when I will get the mail IDs all of you, then I send you these many information to all of you. Okay, no need to worry.
that would be much better. Please do it.
Now you can drop the email again. Okay, I'll drop you now. Uh, in call message.
That
Message
is my
call.
email address. Yeah.
My mail ID again sending to you. My mail ID is Raghunath underscore MNDL at the rate yahoo dot in. Raghunath underscore dot in. My WhatsApp number is 94385000289. See, I have already, I sent you
Thank you.
my mail ID, Raghunath, RAGHUNATH
Thank you.
underscore
Mm.
MNDL at the rate yahoo.co.in.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
My WhatsApp number is 94385000289. This is my WhatsApp number. So friends, you can also send me these things. Nothing. Hello. So
Hello.
I will. Hello. Did you got my mail ID?
Hello.
Did you got my mail
Yes,
ID?
yes. We have.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good, very good.
Yes.
I will send you the rough research proposal so that you can follow that one and you can write nothing, any problem.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And I think the entire class which I have already taken, it must be benefited for you. And I once again I request you, you go through this fieldwork journal instruction books as well as the journal books. It will help you a lot to understand many more informations, because many students that did not go through this one. Whatever they are listening, accordingly they are doing their work, because your master is your book. The book is your the primary teacher. You may not be accessing all the time to your teachers, but your teacher is your book. So you can follow that one. And I am very much happy if you could ask me any question Yeah. This one. Raghunath_mndl@yahoo.co.in. And tomorrow also I will send. Uh, this is my actually this Yahoo mail is my official mail ID. Beside this, I have also some uh, other mail ID. That also I will provide you tomorrow. Nothing any problem. And you may have some other SARS also number, and you feel free to call me at any point of time. But basically, in evening time, if you could call to me, then I will be uh, free to receive your calls. So, and anything doubts, please tell me. I'm happy to guide you.
Thank you for today. I'm covered, but maybe tomorrow after you teach us about the concurrent visit, maybe I'll have a question. But today, I'm covered. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. So, uh, in your practical life, this subject is very useful because I always think, being a social worker, I most value to my social work service. I'm always happy that social work is helping people to help themselves. It is a scientific study. Through social work, we can help out to many people for their growth and development, because social work does not believe only word. It believe in work. It believe in value. It believe in ethics. It believe in many more things. So we are not only concentrating to theory, we are concentrating to practical. That is why field practicum is inevitable. It is compulsory to all the students. Whoever may be doing the social work, they must do the practical. Unless they are not doing the practical, then their work will be unfulfilled. So, my dear students, I I hope you will enjoy by doing practical activities, even not for the sake of examination. After the examination, also you can do this kind of activities, which will helpful for you. So, I think someone is wanted to know something. Anybody? Any one of you want to know any more information?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You gave
madam.
us your number in our e-need meeting, right? The
Yeah.
number for me, I'm from Malawi. It cannot allow me to use your number because your number hasn't not you didn't put your code of your country, so I can fail to contact you because it hasn't. Can you put it in full, put it including the code of your country, so that the others we
Cool.
can be able.
Yeah, I'll put it tomorrow. Code. Okay. I'll
Okay,
put it
fine.
tomorrow, and also you can make a contact about the mail ID also. Though I have given
Okay,
you the
fine.
mail ID. So
All right.
yours also uh, yours also you can give me tomorrow all of your mail ID and telephone number, so that I can send you my um, information, whatever I wanted to send to you. Okay, that would be easy for me,
Okay, sir. Then see you
because I
tomorrow.
may not. Thank you. Good night.
Welcome. Mine I've already sent it today, so you find it in the email box. I think the code is should be +91. Is that right?
And recording also you
Country
may be
code.
getting, I think, from the
Oh,
IGNO, you will get the recording also, so you can
no, I'm asking.
hear
I'm
from
asking.
there.
I'm asking. I'm asking the country code. Is it +19? That is India. +919. Is it your country code?
19, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think.
Okay.
So code number
Then we
one
can.
nine you can write, or I'll give you tomorrow. Nothing, any problem.
Okay,
The
fine. No
the
problem.
country
Thank
the country
you,
code should be
Chiplo.
91. So just add the +91, include the number that the lecturer has provided. 91, not 19. It's 91.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Chiplo,
Francis.
please, Chiplo, you can write down +91. Okay,
Okay,
Yeah,
Francis,
fine.
you
noted.
want to say anything?
No, sir. Thank you for the insights that you shared. Today I had a pen and a pencil writing everything you have said. So I've really enjoyed listening and following you, especially
Yeah, yeah.
on the research study. Yes, I was keen to
I'm
listen to
I'm I'm very
the
much glad.
introduction.
Very good, very good, very good. I'm very much glad to interact
Nice one.
with you all, because this is useful chapter, and you are all of you are dignitaries, and I from my side I honor you, because I already discussed with some of my uh, academician friends that I got a chance to interact with you, and I thank to IGNO also for providing such kind of avenue to taking the classes with you all, because you are staying from far away from our country and attending the classes, and you are really example and really praiseworthy in front of me and in front of all of us. So thank you once again. As a teacher, I bless you all. May God bless you for have a successful career. Once again, we will meeting in tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think it's the last class for all of us, and overall, again we'll have a review of all the chapters, and any doubts we will discuss uh, between each other and make a clarity. Thank you then. Thank you.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you very
Thank
much.
enjoy the rest of the day. We are happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the energy and everything you have put on to us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.